Today I want to do my 15,000 kilometer MAXXIS RAZR 772 review. Disclaimer, I was given these tyres, but I'm under no obligation whatsoever to withhold any information regarding the testing of these tyres. I'm free to report whatever happened to these tyres. I'm not holding back when I say I really tried to break them, as I had 4 extra tyres installed with MAXXIS to go draw anytime I would require to do so. For those that know, these tyres were pushed severely on various terrain, and I would say 70% of which was rock. Tyre pressures: highway 2.4 bar to 2.2 bar, in between 2.2 and 2.4 bar. On gravel, I would travel at 1.8 bar, preferably. Trail driving: when I go to a trail, I would start off at 1.2 bar. I figured that as the sweet spot for these tyres. That's going to give me enough traction and I can air down if I should. I won't go lower than 1.1 bar. Sand driving, I'll start off at 0.8 bar, but in the dunes I would not mind drop down to 0.3 bar. In mud, I use the same pressures that I would use for trail driving. It would be between 1.2 and 1.1 bar. Rock, I also prefer 1.1 bar if it's a tough trail, but I'll start off at 1.2 bar. I have heard a lot of people complaining about the noise of mud terrain tyres. If you are one of those people that rather buy an all-terrain tyre because the noise of a mud terrain tyre scares you, I would recommend you to reconsider and definitely consider a mud terrain like the RAZR. Historically, a mud terrain is not supposed to handle very well on tar, especially in the wet. And I can assure you that the tar dry grip I got out of these tyres were great, and the wet handling on these tyres were exceptional. I am not afraid to push the 80 in any corner whatsoever. The grip is going to be there. In sand they perform pretty awesome, and compared to the all-terrain similar size and tyres, when we did some dune driving, we got exactly the same performance, and I can assure you they performed very well. On both the mud terrain and the all-terrain at that day that we drove, we went as low as 0.3 bar and none of us de-beat it. So I was greatly impressed. Mud. In one specific trip I can recall how excellent they cleared the mud, and it got a lot to do with the size of the tread blocks and the spaces in between, and then also the ejector mold it got here, which really, it really made it perform pretty awesome. On top of that mud performance, I think the aggressive sidewall also assisted when it's deflated. It got some extra grip that day, and it helped me to overcome a hectic obstacle where I even managed that without the lockers, which was a great achievement in my opinion. Rock. We recently bowled a track called the Lion and Safari Park here close to Lanseria. There in that terrain is a kind of rock. It's a volcanic rock. It's a very sharp rock. And these tyres gave me the confidence of honestly not having any concern whatsoever of losing a tyre at all. On the previous set of MAXXIS RAZRs I had, they were 285s, which is a fair bit smaller. I did de-beat on a sharp rock incline where I came in at speed. So I haven't had that problem with the 315s, and not with the tyre and trim setup like I have here. My conclusion: I can guarantee you that I can drive with any reservation whatsoever and have no concern of losing a tyre whenever I go on a trail. Second thing is, these tyres are not too hard and they're also not too soft. Too soft meaning they're going to wear away like in a blink of an eye, and you're not going to get good quality kilometers on them. Hard meaning you're not going to get grip on road or on surfaces where you need grip, It's soft enough to grab onto where it needs that traction. It's a perfect balance. And I can categorically state that these are the best tires I ever had on any of my 4x4s. If you consider a tire as an investment, not an expense, you realize the fact that your car is rolling on your tires and that it's essential to have a good quality tire, then this is the investment for you to make.